My name is Steve Marks, and our company is Starnet Data Design Incorporated. We provide voice data and video communication solutions to small, medium businesses, school districts, government agencies. We've been around since 1987. 25 years, we've seen a lot of changes and a lot of cycles. There was a tremendous boom during the 90s, culminating in 1999 with the dot-com era. That was our high water mark as a company, 1999. Of course, the recession hit early in 2000, followed by 9/11, and we saw a downturn in the market at that point. And then we saw a little bit of a turn up in the middle of the last decade, and then in 2008 we saw another downturn. So I think the reason we were able to survive is we never really built our company based on I'll say the opportunistic trends that a lot of the vendors offered. We tried to stay true to our core values, which was quality service, delivering value, and we built up a strong core group of customers. When the tough times hit, our good customers stayed with us. They were all fairly strong companies or educational institutions, and so we had a good book of business that kept us running through the times when it was really tough to find new customers. So I think the way that we see that being defined is that customers really stopped making acquisitions for modernizing or improving the business. Most customers went into pretty much of a maintenance mode, so they really wanted to maintain and run all their existing systems and technologies to the point where they either broke or a new application was needed to be supported, and then there would be an opportunity. But it was very definitive where customers really stopped innovating just for the sake of innovating. They're really looking for a specific purpose. The only time I've really laid anybody off was for performance. So I've never really had to lay anybody off due to a decline. Our sales were pretty flat, but we maintained, a fairly good level of sales even during the 2000, 2008, 2009 timeframe. So we've never had to lay off based on a drop in business volume, only because of performance. Well, right now we're seeing sort of a lot of renewed interest in some of the new solutions that are coming into the market, most notably virtualization-based solutions and cloud computing, because those trends are really offering significant value propositions for customers. So our business is growing based on our ability to deliver those kinds of solutions. Well, for Starnet, 2011 was a growth year. It was really the first significant growth year we've had in the last 5. So within our little microcosm, we're seeing a lot of activity, a lot of interest in some of the new cloud-based computing solutions, virtualization solutions. And we're also seeing a lot of pent-up demand. There's a lot of customers that really put off a lot of modernization, a lot of upgrading over the last few years, and finally they're starting to find the budget for some modernization. I think it's more the fact that there's a tremendous amount of efficiencies with some of the newer technologies that are coming on the market. There's things like power savings, reduction in cooling, rack space. There's a lot of optimization functionality built into some of the newer technologies, and customers are realizing that they can get a good return on their investment. So we see a couple of areas that represent good growth areas for us. One would be in the area of unified communications. There's a lot of new technologies that are coming out to really help companies improve the way they communicate with their internal employees, with their customers, with their business partners. So we're making some investments internally to become more capable in those areas. We're also seeing continuing demand for server virtualization, storage virtualization. So we're making some investments and becoming better prepared to handle that demand as well. Well, I think there's going to be a continuing demand for web-based programmers. So much of our commerce is moving to the internet today, and there'll be a continuing demand for that. Our company per se doesn't really play in that area. So from our standpoint, we're looking for good network engineers, people that understand networking systems, network design, understand how the protocols work. So we're always looking for people that have those skill sets. There are, there is a challenge in finding good networking system engineers. I think the demand is a little bit outweighing the supply right now. So yeah, when we find a good person, we really try to recognize that up front and try to make our opportunity attractive to them.